Hey guys, it's Mr. Dugal, and today we're going to talk about multiple transformations. And with multiple transformations, this is where we're going to do uh, two or more transformations in one directive. So the first thing we need to do is just review which transformations we've done so far. So the first transformation that we talked about is reflection. And with reflection, it is what it sounds like. When people think about reflecting, they mostly think about their reflection in a mirror. And when we reflect an image in a mirror, we are flipping it. So it's if you think about a mirror, it's an image of ourselves flip back to us. The next thing that we have is a rotation. And with a rotation, we have, instead of flipping it all the way, we're going to turn an image. When we turn an image, this could be clockwise, this could be counterclockwise, this could be 90 degrees, this could be 180 degrees, this could be 270 degrees. We also have translation. Translation means to slide an image. A couple ways to remember that is we got the SL from translation and the SL from slide. Another way that we haven't talked about is actually the stem. Trans means across. So if you have an image and it's currently in quadrant 2, you're going to slide it across to quadrant 1, and that would be going 90 degrees clockwise. Would be sliding it. Another thing you could do when you translate, when it says to go across, it might say right 6 units. And you might see that your image has translated across 6. Finally, we have dilations. And dilate means to enlarge. This could technically also mean to reduce if we're enlarging by a scale factor of less than 1. And another quick language arts lesson, we learned that this is actually the Latin word dilatrate, which literally means enlarge. So we're going to take, today we're going to do a combination of rotating and dilation. So we have here our coordinate grid. And the question is going to ask us to enlarge and rotate 90 degrees clockwise triangle ABC by a scale factor of 3. So we've done both of these things. We've rotated, we've enlarged, but we haven't done both of them in one move, really. So a lot of times the question will either give you the points for triangle ABC or actually give you triangle ABC. So in this case, I'm going to give you triangle ABC. Point A is at -2, 2. Point B is at -4, 2. And point C is at -4, 5. So we have our triangle, and in this case, even though it's not a perfect triangle, it is a right triangle. There's our right angle. And it wants us to rotate and then enlarge. So if we're rotating 90 degrees clockwise, if we think about a clock, we have 12 o'clock, 3, 6, 9. If we're going clockwise, clock's going this way. 90 degrees means one quadrant. So we're going to end up in quadrant 1, which means that both our x and y should be positive. It also means when we rotate that we need to flip our y and x. So create a quick table here. We have triangle ABC, the OG, and now we have our rotated triangle. So for point A, for example, we have, it was at -2, 2, so we need to flip X and Y, and then make sure that they're both positive since we're in quadrant 1. So we're actually at 2, 2. For B, we have -4, 2, flip, make sure they're both positive. So we're going to be at 2, 4. And for C, currently at -4, 5. So we're going to flip and make sure they're both positive, 5, 4. I'm going to erase this column just to give us a little more room, but keep the new points. So there's our new points, 2, 2, 2, 4, and 5, 4. We also need to enlarge them by a scale factor of 3. So if we do that, A is going to move to 2 times 3 is 6. We're going to do that for both. B, same deal, but for the y coordinate, 4 times 3 is 12. And finally for C, it's going to be 5 times 3 is 15. 4 times 3 is 12. So this is our final points. Get rid of our middle point there, now that we have that figured out. And now we just plot them. So we go over 6, up 6. Our new point for A is right there. B, over 6, up 12. So we have B right there. Finally, C is going to be over 15, up 12. So you can see our shape remained the same. It's still a right triangle. However, it was rotated and enlarged by 3 times the size. That's about it for doing multiple transformations in one set. Obviously, you could make this a reflection and a dilation, or a reflection and a translation. It can be any combo, but since we just addressed dilation, we chose to do rotation and dilation.